What up everybody, it's me Blake316 and in this video I'm going to be talking about my PSP video game collection. Now here is my PSP. I remember when this was first announced, I was actually really excited. Not only I was excited, I remember everyone was excited for this thing, mainly because it was Sony's first portable console that was going to offer pretty much PlayStation 2 graphics. Like, this thing was supposed to be mind-blowing and everyone wanted it. I remember there was a radio station where I live, which is called Hot 97, that was doing PSP giveaways every hour. And I remember calling this radio station trying to win this thing because when it was released, it was releasing for like $400 or $500. It was pretty crazy. No, I did not win one. I ended up buying one, but I remember I really wanted it, and when I finally got it, I was like, yo, it's pretty cool. It plays video games, it's an MP3 player, it plays movies, you can download movies on it. Like, it all sounded really good, but in the end, honestly, it wasn't all that good. Because when I show you guys my PlayStation portable collection, I don't have a lot of games. As you can see here, I mean, this is the original model. One downfall to the PlayStation P, at least the original model, was everyone was hacking these things. And yes, this is the original model, and I believe this is the version that can be hacked. I remember if you had like a certain firmware on here with a certain battery pack, you can put your own video games on here, you can put your own movies, depending on the size of your memory card. And it was pretty cool for those people who did that. I did not do that. I kind of wish I did because it seems like a lot better than what I have now. One of the downfalls was the memory card. Back in the day, memory cards used to be so expensive. They were more than the actual games. And I remember saying to myself, I'm not going to pay such and such amount of dollars for a memory card over a video game. I'd rather just get the games and just delete the memory. But like I said, you can download movies. It was an MP3 player, and the games looked really good. They were like PlayStation 2 graphics. As you see, this was like the PlayStation Portable bundle. It came with headphones. Here is the actual original headphone changer piece where if I wanted to adjust the music volume, I can skip through the songs. This literally plugged in right over here. I do still have the headphones. I don't remember where they are. And then you plug the headphones into that. And then, you know, it did, you listen to music like that. But now let's get on to my game collection on my PlayStation Portable. This is definitely one of my least impressive game collections that I'm going to show you guys. The first game that I got was actually Madden 2006. Believe it or not, this was a great game because, like I said, it looked like PlayStation 2 graphics. And this was one game that I really did enjoy playing. I back in the day, I used to love Madden. I still play Madden to this day, but back in the day, I was a fiend in Madden. I used to play in competitions and I used to play in tournaments, and I was really good at Madden at one point. I don't play as much as I played back then. I'm not as good, but I was really good at Madden at one point, and this was like a great port, something to play on the portable on the go. I remember on my way to work, I used to play it and stuff. This was my first game and I was definitely impressed. Also with the PSP, you can go online and play multiplayer. I used to play people online. I used to steal people's Wi-Fis and stuff. It was pretty funny. But this was the first game I got, was Madden 06. It was definitely a good football game on the go. Another game, I remember the next game I had got was Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Now this is a really good port of Grand Theft Auto. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto 3 with Liberty Stories with additional missions, but it's pretty much Grand Theft Auto 3. Obviously this game was later on ported to other consoles to this day that people are still playing, but I played this on the PSP. I did complete the actual main campaign story and whatnot. I never completed the game 100%. I believe I got to about 41%, but it was a really good game. Once again, PlayStation 2 graphics on the PlayStation Portable. It was a great GTA game. I really enjoyed it, and I remember when this was first announced for the PSP, it was a really big deal, and I wasn't disappointed. Another game that I got for my PSP, which was a disappointment, is Street Fighter Alpha Max 3. Now, let me tell you why this is a disappointment. I love Street Fighter games. I mean, I've been playing Street Fighter since Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo. The biggest disappointment is the D-pad on this thing is not made for fighters. It's absolutely horrible. The D-pad or the analog stick, this portable system, period, is not made for fighters. The trigger buttons don't feel well. These buttons don't feel well. So this was not a good game to play on the PlayStation P. I mean, it looked cool. It was a great looking Street Fighter, but with the D-pad, it was hard on the PlayStation Portable. The trigger buttons were bad, and I just really could not get into this game. I remember I bought this game brand new for about 20 bucks at Best Buy. They had it in that bargain bin, and I picked it up because I was in the mood to play some Street Fighter, and hey, I picked this up. Another game that I picked up, now I mentioned the PlayStation Portable, you can't go online, and this was one main reason why I got this game was to go online, and it is SOCOM US Navy SEALs First Team Bravo 2. Yes, it's a really long title. There's actually about 3 SOCOM games on the PlayStation Portal that are all really good. They had really great online communities, and this was a pretty good game. I beat the campaign, and I used to play some online, and I remember playing online that people actually had microphones for the PSP, and I'd hear people talking, and I didn't have a microphone. I was like, yo man, how are people talking? I need to get a mic. But I straight up bought this game basically for the online to play other people. I remember I had a cable modem back then, but I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I was stealing people's Wi-Fi to play this game online. It was pretty funny. But yeah, this is another game, SOCOM US Navy SEALs First Team Bravo. Now I stated my PSP collection for games is pretty weak. I literally only have like 4 games, but the PlayStation Portal does play movies. Some movies I got is Big Daddy. It's a good comedy, but the ending just ruins it for me. It just got really serious. It was a good comedy movie that got serious and kind of got depressing, and I didn't really like the ending too much. This was a gift, by the way. Another movie that was a gift that I would probably never buy myself is Triple X. I don't think I would ever spend money on a Vin Diesel movie, I'm just saying. But Triple X, it was a good movie. It's worth watching. Watching movies on the PlayStation Portable, it's cool if you're traveling, but sometimes the screen is a bit too small. But yeah, so I never really got into buying so many movies for the PlayStation Portable. That's why I only have 2 of them. So I have 2 movies, and I got 4 games. Yes, my PlayStation Portable collection is weak, bro. But you know what? It is what it is. I never got into the PlayStation Portable. Reason being, like, a lot of people never got into the PlayStation Portable systems. They're just too much in-depth, like, console versions of games that feel too much like a console version that you don't want to play on the go. On the go, me personally, I want something quick and easy to play, get into, and get out of. Some of these games right here, they're just, other than Madden and Street Fighter, but GTA and like SOCOM, those weren't games that were quick and easy to get out of, and like it kind of turned me off the PlayStation Portable, which is another reason why I never got into the PlayStation Vita, because I like quick and easy games to get into and get out of on the go. But it's still an awesome little portable console. The graphics to this day still look really good on it. Definitely, it holds up really well against the Nintendo 3DS, in my opinion. I don't have anything saved on here, such as photos and music that I used to have and movies on here. But I would show you that stuff. But only thing I have saved on the memory card is like game files, because like I said, I had a small memory card and I had to save what I needed because I wasn't buying a new memory card. But it's me, Blake316, giving a little bit of history of my PlayStation Portal, showing off my game collection. Make sure to subscribe for future videos. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Blake316. Until next time, peace.